Hey guys, here in Fair Lawn, New Jersey, Parisi Speed School coming to you with another great habit series tip. Today we're going to talk about the difference between internal cues versus external cues. And there's been more and more research coming out on this, and we talk about cueing an athlete, getting them to perform a certain task or master a certain skill. And Nick Winkelman really has done a lot of research on this. And really what it is, and I want you to understand, the internal cueing is just giving an athlete a cue on what to do with a body part. So, drive your knees or strike your elbows back or elbows at 90 degrees, toes up, 45-degree angle, kind of that internal cue, giving instruction or education and understanding that kinesthetic awareness, where your body is in space and trying to position your body in a specific angle or limb in a specific angle and giving specific direction on that angle for that joint. That's an internal cue. So you're internalizing that cue for the athlete to perform a specific task. Now a lot of times you need to do that for an athlete to get them to understand, how to get in a position. Acceleration, 45-degree angle, drop those hips, punch those knees, shin angle 45, all that stuff, right? Or split the thighs in acceleration is another kind of internal cue. Split those thighs, drive that left knee really forward and it really extend, that right hip. Split the thighs. On external cues now, or something that we're going to visualize a little bit differently. So an example of an external cue in acceleration is, push the earth away, push away. Or we talk about when we recover in acceleration, right? When the knee is coming forward, we want to keep the leg low and long. We talked about that. We'll talk about trim the grass with your feet. Trim the grass, keep the feet low and long, keep the leg low and long, trim the grass. So your foot is a blade and you're accelerating, and when you recover that back leg, you're trimming the grass. So that's another example of an external cue. So push the earth away, trim the grass. So it's external. You're doing something in the external environment. Another external cue for top end speed would be, spin the globe. Imagine you're running on a globe and you want to spin the globe. So that's another external cue. So today's little tidbit is the difference between internal cues and external cues. In my opinion, there's no one right way to coach or teach an athlete. You got to use both. You don't want to overload the athlete, but you want to get them the right information to understand the movement, and at the same time, you want to get them to perform the movement the right way. So you're gonna, have to maybe pull out both out of your toolbox. So remember, internal cues, external cues, and you can come up with some external cues. One of the things I thought about, or we used in our combine training athlete, imagine you're in an attic, and the roof, you have this rooftop. When you're going to do a cone drill, don't hit your head on the ceiling, because that ceiling gets lower and lower, so you got to get lower and lower. So, stay low inside that attic. It's that external environment. You got this rooftop on top of you. I'm going to do a 5-10-5. I got to get low at the point of cone touch. I come back and get a little higher because I come to the peak of the roof. Then I got to get low again for the other cone touch in the 5-10-5. So that's the rooftop external cue. This is what makes coaching fun. Think of external cues. Think of different cues to help your athlete. It's a puzzle. Speed training, coaching athlete, it's a puzzle. Put the pieces together, make it fun, make it interesting, and that's how you become a great coach.